feel like I don't want my jump on then.
Show off them lovely t-shirts you can buy on Charlie's Classic and Customs Facebook page.
Yeah, a long-winded process of messaging me first and then say, not replying for a week. I said, drop those down before I stay. Alright, welcome back to another episode, and I am very excited because this is my 68 Camaro drag car, which I've had for about 8 years now, and I've had the motor sat round for, I don't know, 7 years, I think I bought that. And it's been an on-off project, but we are just about to drag it outside and fire it up for the first time. So the car isn't finished yet, so I've mocked the whole car up. Let me show you, Stan, what we've got here. I've mocked the whole car up and done loads of fabrication work, and it's now running a 555 Jeff Ball big block with a 2-speed power glide, and we've still got the original Dan 60, which this, as a race car, had before. But this car was the old Bracketeer. There's a door over there, and it's almost as old as Ricky Bobby.
He ain't that old.
He is old as Ricky Bobby. So I keep calling it the Bracketeer, but as you will see from some of the older pictures, that when it was in the States, because it was built in the 70s as a drag car, it was the Racketeer. And then at some point, depending on what generation you are, depends on how you remember it. I always remember it as the Bracketeer. So I might do something a little bit funky with the names, like mix it up, maybe one on one side, one on the other, I don't know yet. But if you come closer, you can actually see it's the same sign writing as it was before. And this was the R, and they've just altered this area and just put the bottom of the B in and put the extra R in there and messed with it. So yeah, that's that.
Cool bit of history.
All a bit of history. So yeah, we'll try and keep that. And also the boot lid's up here with all the old sign writing on it from when it was in America. Here and here, look. So we'll try and replicate some of that on the car, but probably say something different, but done in the same style. Try and get that on there.
Thanks to Charles's auto body.
Yeah, something like that. So the whole point in buying this project, when I saw it as a rolling shell, was to put it back to what the Bracketeer was. So it's going to have all the same livery on it, but with a few modern twists to it. Obviously a little bit faster with the 555 in there.
Whoa. You won't.
I hope it's going to be a little bit faster.
It's going to be
It run mid-9s before, but the car hasn't been on track for over 20 years now, so there's been lots of updates. We'll run you all through it either later in this episode.
Just so you know what just over 20 years looks like.
So this car hasn't been on track since Stan was born. So there's been a lot of updates. I'll run you through it either in this episode or the other episodes, because I was ready to strip it down and start the paint prep, but I've been peer pressured and bullied into, well, we've got this far, why don't we just fire it up for a little run up? You know, maybe a little burnout like. So that's what we're probably gonna do. Let her have some.
What's 555 in English terms?
So that 555 is 9.1 litres, I think, somewhere around close to that. So fairly large, normally aspirated. All of that stuff we'll go through, stripping it down, prepping it, painting it, and then putting it back together and go into the drag strip and seeing what it runs. I'm hoping it'll be in the 8s, but we'll see how it goes.
You want an 8? You want a... I just hope it don't burst into flames in about half an hour.
I just hope it does a wheelie.
Should do a wheelie.
We have done the instant centre and things, and because we're still on the ladder bar in the back, because I wanted to retain as much as what it had before, I would have liked it on the 4-link, but she's ladder bar, so it's set up to do some serious wheelies. Okay. So we'll let it down, get it next door, and fire it up in a minute. So keep watching, because something bad will happen. Always.
I'll start speaking then, Ricky.
Alright, well, let's start plug when it's on. It's on. Little bit jumpy, this motor, a bit jumpy. Everything like bumping uglies. Electrode tips, line up the side. We need to set them. We have to shim them up. We have to with another washer. Lead between 11 and 1. 11 and 1. 11 and 1, so she don't beat the electrode off.
So when it's tight, that electrode has to be at the top. That's what you're saying.
Yes. Right, keep smacking. We're going to find another king lead and a plug.
Look, Winston's here from Winston Motorsport.
Can we have a cutaway of who Winston is with the flames? And now. Ring, ding, 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 ding.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's not like that, is it? It's like this.
Cutaway to Winston.
All the rest of the net.
Nice. Alright.
You put them on then? 'Cause I don't know.
There's a lot of shoulder blade in that.
No, mate, you want to see shoulder blade? Oh, I can go use shoulder blade.
Don't worry, he's been to London, they fixed it.
Oh, yeah, they fixed that right up. Yeah.
Have you seen inside Jetstown? Have you had a look?
No, not properly.
So we've tried to keep as much that was in here before. All the floors were done, the main cage was done, but we redone the funny car style cage with Huxley. He come down and give us a hand to do that. So hopefully we'll tag to a 7.5. And then what we've done is all the tubs in the back and all the tin work. I don't know if you can see back there. And we got the Tillet carbon seats.
With your name embroidered in the top.
Name embroidered in there. And then we've got the nonsense up here and the Ames dash for all we've put. I've decided I didn't want 100 million oil meter gauges everywhere, so we've got the dash.
You didn't want one.
I didn't want any gauges.
You didn't want one gauge.
So we've just got sensors now for all the basic information and fitted a original sort of style fiberglass dash, trimmed it all in.
Again with no gauges in.
0 gauges in there,
The master cylinders go here.
which they're not in yet.
They're not lined up.
So we have, what we've done, because we decided we're just going to do a quick run up before we strip it down for paint, I thought we do need some brakes, so we've got the hydraulic handbrake here fitted, so we've got just rear brakes, and then I've just put a reservoir here. What I've done is I've just tack welded that the vice clamp straight to the roll cage,
That's nice.
so that'll be nice, just for what we want to do. And yeah, that's basically it, and the rest of it we'll show you as we go through it, strip it down and start reassembling it. Lots of little trick bits we've done on it, so it's going to be interesting.
Give me fuel pump and cranker. Yeah. Alright, let's get a box on her.
Yeah, I can see you in there. I would stand up, but I can't because I've got such a massive hard up. Like stuck in
Make it
here.
lively. Alright, let her have it, no fuel pump.
No fuel pump.
No.
Ready?
Yeah. Not great, mate.
That's the crab dance. You wait till it runs, that'll be a much better dance. I'm gonna be upset if I paint it and that catches on fire.
The only thing didn't break was brick.
Hang on. So what's happening, Charles?
So, from
Yeah.
what my limited knowledge,
Oh, fuck me,
Of what's happening.
Charles, look at this. Winston, stay there.
is I've got to look at something.
Give her another go. On the pump.
This pressure,
Yeah.
fuel pressure. Oh yeah, wait, we're double what we need. So yeah, we need to lower the fuel pressure and put some more advance into it. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to actually get it on 8 cylinders, not 5, because that was so upsetting. That was really upsetting. I don't know what's going
You
on.
paid for it, you want all
Huh? I was upset with that. I mean, it's cool, but I paid for 8. I'm on all of them, you know.
square one again, but
These are
we
fucking
need to do it now.
pain, yes.
If you want
Loud
to
though,
grab the
it's quite loud.
spanner,
Just about right, isn't it?
crack the lock nut off. I think you do them down.
I'm gonna let my
something,
crew do
crack
something,
the
and then
return
I'm just
nut
gonna
off.
walk around and drink some
There's
cider.
one thread left on me, mate.
So I can't spring down or something.
So what are we saying with our fuel pressure here?
So that
Oh yeah, there is. Can you see that down in there? Look at the swarf.
A bit of cone cutter swarf in
We
there.
want that out then. Do you reckon that'll hook out?
Oh yeah, bit of that and a bit of that and a hair and a couple of pubes.
So what we're saying there's a
that
couple
Brit-
little bits in
Is
there.
that mine or Charles's hair?
No, it ain't yours, mate.
No, it might have been a bit of my Brillo went in there. Yeah. As I rubbed it across the back of the boot lid, he's gone and
Prepped
down
it
in,
up.
hasn't he? That's the
Prepped it up for
That's the
paint.
problem there. What's that? Oh yeah, there's another bit of Brillo pad.
That's quite a lot.
Sorry, everyone. Yeah, we have. That is a bit tank, isn't it? Yeah, we have drilled a few holes and he stuffed it up, hasn't he? Well, Winston cleaned the tank out, so.
Yeah, it's my fault.
ready?
Yeah. You do it again. 7.5.
7.5.
Should run 7.5.
I'll grab the fuel.
Well, if I've just tipped it. Oh. Well, there's a day's wages. Is that your, is that your fuel cap?
That's the fuel cap at the minute. Let's come round for a cup of tea. Yeah. Cup of tea? Just doing what I've been told. I'm just doing what I've been told.
He'll have a look, see when, check your idle speed, possibly timing, flash some fucking heat gun around her, keep an eye on that leak we got over there. Alright, you got control of her.
So, what are we saying now?
So what we're saying is, for a first fire up, or attempt, we're fairly happy. We got to change the plugs, because one of them is definitely stinking. But we got no leaks. We've got forward gears. We need to wire up the solenoid down here, stopping us going into reverse. It's not wired up. But yeah, we're good, aren't we? It was loud, wasn't it? Did you hear it?
I just...
Did you hear it? So make sure you all, I don't know if there's going to be one episode or there'll definitely be more episodes for when we actually strip it down and paint the car and then put it together and do a race. So make sure you stay tuned and like and subscribe and follow, because there's going to be some more videos coming. I'm definitely doing a burnout in the estate before we strip it down. All right. So yeah, everyone's happy. I'm happy. I got a chub on. So what's happening here, Ricky Bobby? About number 7, the missing one, missing number 7. And don't lie.
He ain't missing, he's there.
So I'm going to explain, and then you can interrupt when I've got it wrong.
Right, at this point I want to interrupt.
The cap, yeah, top hat on top of the valve. He must have had a sticky valve. That's what he said.
I got in there and number 7 inlet rockers going.
So instead of like 22 thou, he had all
3 foot.
3 foot of movement.
But I think what's happened, because she was a bit rusty on the valve stems. And luckily, the tappet cap on top of the valve stem was sat just down here. So I reckon she had a bit of a sticky one, a spatter out, broke loose, had a wobble around. and gone crazy.
So all that throttle whacking we've done probably wasn't the best idea.
Yeah, sort the valve right out.
Cleaned them up. Cool, right, so you've done that now, so we're going to put the covers on,
Hang on, number...
roll her outside, and have another fire up, see if we're on all 8.
3, yeah.
I'm excited. He don't know what he's doing.
1, 3. You do number 2. Yeah, alright, go for it.
Alrighty. That was the run up. A lot better than it was yesterday. We actually had 8 cylinders, which is good. So it was good to find that fault. No major damage. We dragged it back in because it started to rain. But later in the week, I will take it back out. We'll do a little drive around the estate and a burnout, because we can't finish the video without a burnout, because that would be a terrible video. We've also got reverse now. So because the solenoid for the trans brake wasn't connected, I've just pushed the solenoid in by hand, and now we have reverse as well. So everything's good. Just need to get rid of those rear tyres. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy.
You know.
Ready?
Yep.
Huh?
She haul up alright on that brake?
Yeah, well, it doesn't when you press the foot brake. I did that and it didn't stop. It didn't stop. Right, what we're going to do, I'm going to peel this film off the window stand, because I don't know if you want to come have a look inside.
How much can you
The
see?
visibility is not great. And then I'm going to trundle it around the estate and then see if I can crash it.
I've been on to you about pulling that film off for months.
I'm not pulling the whole lot off.
No.
Just a little bit.
Just that. Just the corner.
Yeah.
Where the white sticker is.
Yeah,
Can
just
you look for where?
where it demists.
Right.
Lovely.
Can't believe I'm doing it. If these are scratched underneath this, I'm well upset.
We have waited so long. Hang on, let's do it. Oh, Charles.
Fuck off!
Mate.
Yeah!
Right.
That's the best birthday present you have ever had to unwrap. Oh, they're crystal clear.
you press that button, you don't turn off.
Right.
You want to flick the ignition off.
Alright, probably alternator. Yeah, sorry.
Alright, well that's gone alright. I don't know if you could see any of it in the video because Stan turned up really late, so we're filming in the dark. But we've driven it. It drove quite bad. Couldn't really clear its throat round the estate. So that's it, we'll strip it down. Really?
Is that it?
Yeah, we'll just strip it down.
What, here? Or
I mean, get it sent off and all the bits sent off and start paint prepping it.
I have
What,
noticed
mate?
something though, Charles.
What's that, mate?
He's hooked up to the Silverado.
What do you mean?
What you talking about?
Really?
You didn't think we were going to finish the video without a burnout, did you?
Fucking-
And to top it all off,
Tyrone here, he's about to do a rally course, isn't he?
it's my mother-f***ing birthday, and I'm going to do a burnout
No,
in my
it ain't.
68 Camaro.
Your birthday's in December.
That's today, motherfuckers!
Piss off!
Yep.
Well, bugger me. Well,
So
shit, bros, where I am.
So we're going to pull the pin and let her rip, potato chip.
He's a fucking idiot. Yeah, you're done.
Oh, crying! Stan, my nose is running and I'm crying, and I've had a really brilliant birthday.
You look like it's a nitro car, man.
It's smoky.
Smoking.
I can't get out.
That's stinky old tire, Mike.
Oh!
I didn't tires this last year.
That was really smoky. I tried to hold my breath and then I took in a big breath, which was worse than not holding your breath. Like and subscribe and come back for when we finish building, and thank you.